It seems today that all we see are useless magic trailers you can't believe. So where are those informed, honest people who help you choose what to buy? With PropDog you can always rely. PropDog are a team who will always aim to please you. Integrity and service that you can't deny. It's time for PropDog Live!
Yeah! Professional to the end! Yay! Alright! Woo!
That almost looked like I wasn't going to make it, didn't
Honestly,
it?
we are out of breath. What a day we have had today. So Mila's off on holiday at the moment, so no Mila in today. And Mike has been in helping out, which of course slows everything down.
course it
I mean,
does.
we just end up spending hours sorting Mike out. Oh my god.
Listening to 80s tunes.
And we've had a hell of a day with customers in the shop, haven't we? We've had more walking customers today than we've had for the rest of the week put together.
Yeah.
I think they know it's Friday. On top of that, we've had a big Murphy's order coming in, and then there's a lot of you guys know we've had the special deal on the bicycle playing cards. So we're desperately canning all the bicycle cards and booking them in with the courier because it's too big. So
And Switch ones, so we had Switch ones come in.
Yeah,
so
that all
was
came in.
going out.
Yeah, loads of orders waiting to go out. So we literally ran at the post office, dropping boxes and boxes off, running back, got back on time, quickly make a cup of coffee, and like, oh, here we are. What a day. Right, so that's the live over. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Bye. It's been crazy. So I'm hoping, Alex, that you've kind of prepared something because I'm completely unprepared. Although I do have some really good news. Really good news.
Good news.
Yes. Yes. So
Are you going to start with the good news, or are we going to start with?
Shall we start? No, well, how many people are watching? Because you've got to have good viewing numbers.
Oh, well, we'll wait.
There's only 40 at the moment. We'll wait till a few more people come on. Then we'll share the good news, exciting news, update news. Yes, from long ago.
So I'm going to talk about
that looks
baffling
baffling.
blocks. It is baffling. It is baffling. Now, I don't know how you feel about this, Dave, but I really, really like it. And John Archer was in the other day, and he really liked. He does a thing, and people I've shown it to, they have this real sort of baffling's right. They have this puzzled look on their face, and it kind of just creates an element of amusement. They could be passed around.
It's a tactile thing. Some people I think it works well on, and some people doesn't. For me, my problem with it is somebody's gone to an electronics hobby shop and bought 3 of those for about 20 pence each. Done something very, very quick and simple to it, put it together and said, right, there we are. I'll put it in some packaging, which probably costs maybe £1. So we're looking about £3 for the whole lot to be made, maybe £5, whatever. And they're selling for how much?
$39.99. But
it goes through Murphy, so they're probably selling it to Murphy's for around about £12, £13. So they're probably making a £5 profit on it.
That is quite an amazing effect. It does baffle people. People do want to have a go. I've been doing it to people in the shop, and they're going, "Let me have a go," and they're going,
yeah,
like,
but I've been doing it. So some other people.
That's weird.
I've been doing. You do like some people who go. Okay.
Some,
I,
but it knows,
right.
Dave. People literally go, "Ooh, ooh, oh, that's weird. You have a go," and it goes around the table.
I'll be a
and it's all-
layperson.
You're just doing.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh okay. Oh right, okay. Yeah.
Well,
you
but
can't let them
also the other way of doing it, I think they show us lifting the one off. But if you get them to lift that and then you take one off and they gradually get heavier, which is quite a nice effect. I do actually like it. I'm not sure it counts as a magic trick.
So those that had the original Moby decks, which were the brass. If you don't know what Moby deck is, think of an Omni deck made out of brass, but it's got a playing card stuck on the top and the bottom, and the whites aside. So it looks like a regular deck of playing cards, but it's brass and really heavy. So you can put a few cards on top, shuffle like that. So do you want to have a go? Down. Or you can do Solid Deception, or you can do this. You can have 3 card boxes and do the same. And I think that's much more baffling. Because
so this isn't a card trick, you see. This is getting away from cards.
Some
if
people
you're a good
like
mentalist, you can do the whole, you know, you can do that, all that jazz. I think.
If they were going to do that,
I think it's
right,
fun and amusing.
If they were going to do that, I'd much rather it be solid blocks of brass rather than just a little hobby box, electronic hobby box that you can pick up for next to nothing.
Well,
that's just my opinion.
I like the innocence of them.
You can make that for so cheap, it's ridiculous, and it's just like.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything.
Yeah, but
look Sam's table, for example.
No, I mean, I just think that you could get a Lego box, 3 Lego boxes, put a bit of weight in it, and then say, oh, here's 30 quid. But that'll cost far more to make than this would. You know, it's just a case of. Yeah.
Well, you could do it with these, couldn't you?
But there's a different thing with those. Yeah, you can do it the same with those. Yeah, it's just I I get
know,
the effect,
look,
and
I
it
know,
works quite well with
know.
some people.
I'm
I just
saying, I don't think it's very expensive. I think they'll get passed around the table. It'll be nice to you. You know, I think it's just fun. I think it's baffling and amusing, and you know,
horses for courses.
yeah, exactly.
Aki,
But-
be quiet.
I know.
Aki, it's Mike. Kill. See.
I knew it'd be divided, but they get a big thumbs up from me. I would take them around and have them passed around the table, and people can amuse themselves with them. And I think it's fun. Especially at home,
We'll
if
have
you're
to
a
agree to
hobbyist.
disagree.
If you're a hobbyist, you pick up a dinner party. You got your mates.
Now
have a
they're all
go.
confused because some of them are going, "Oh, Dave doesn't like it, I won't get it." Oh, but Alex does. Oh, maybe I might. Oh, Dave doesn't. Oh,
Yeah, well, we all. I mean, yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, whose opinion would you trust? I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
Okay. Well, there we go. Guess what?
But they're $39.99.
Finley's back on top. Yeah,
No way.
go Finley. Finley's been in the gym, right, all day, right, like this. Getting ready for today. He's been there, right, hold that. He's been there like this, right, so hold it like that.
Yeah.
He's been there like this.
Careful. But he'd be really good. Do you remember what was the game in the arcade where you had to go like that?
Oh, the athletics one.
You had
Track
little
and
Daley
field,
Thompson,
track and
didn't
field.
you?
Yeah,
Little Daley
track and
Thompson
field.
running across. Yeah.
I was never any good at that.
No.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, anyway, hello, Finley.
Well
Finley
done,
says Finley's been cool today. He didn't say hi. He goes, who?
That's a panic type. Does it count if he can't spell hi? Does that count? I mean, at least Dalian, who was second, actually
Yeah,
wrote
be really
hey,
fast.
hey, and an exclamation mark.
Yeah.
I mean, quality.
Anyway, in the shop today we have Sam and Rebecca, Michael and Mar, hello Michael, Jeff McBride, how you doing? Steve Pearson.
Oi,
there,
Copperfield,
some people-
at!
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few people in the shop, and Mike's here somewhere as well.
Needs to keep his trousers on, that guy.
Robert Van Buren's, here is his hi. Yeah. Everyone keep your trousers on, for God's sake, people. Yeah.
Static electricity. If we actually had any of the Las Vegas people, the amount of static from their shirts. Anyway.
Frank Valenti, Florida. Hello, Frank. I hope you're well, mate. He says, hi guys, happy Friday. Let the magic party start. Or get started. Get the magic party started. Adam Bonus there. Hello, Adam. Chris Gullenders, Nicholas Peru, Pete Meadstrom, Andy Tingley. They're all there. Andrew Vaughan says, hi guys. Here we are again. Yay. How many people we got watching now? All up to 67.
67. So let's get to.
When we get to 80, I'll tell them the update, the news, the special news. Yeah. Afternoon, PropDog people, says Andy Tingley. Andrew Vaughan says, hi guys. Here we are again. Yes. Adrian Chidden, afternoon all. Any suggestions on things to buy? Yeah. Why don't you try buying the Stranger, Adrian?
Oh, we're not telling that story, are we?
Can't tell the story.
Can't tell that story.
No.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope you're enjoying it, Adrian.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. I won't tell him. Yeah.
Adrian will buy baffling blocks. He believes in me because Adrian will buy baffling blocks.
Adrian's got more sense than that. I know he's got more sense because he makes his own kombucha. Some people do. Does anyone else in the room make their own kombucha?
We do.
Oh, do you?
Oh, Copperfield's got his hand up as well.
Oh, hello.
He spoke prize with Sodastream. Oh no.
Soon says, good to see you. And thank you, Soon. And good to see you too. Kevin King says, hello from the USA to all prop doggers watching around the world. Yes, because we have a worldwide following. Walter says, afternoon all prop doggers. Matt Buskill, hello Dogland. Hello Matt, I hope you're well, mate. Sandy Wilson says, afternoon
Hey,
everyone. Frank Valenti says, Edit has a version of the blocks that uses card boxes.
Yes, but then it's a card trick. You've had your cards
It's
out, and
not
you've
a
been
card
boring
trick.
people to
It's
death.
a card box
Nothing
trick.
Exactly.
You
They don't want.
You
This
give
is
me a card to
completely
somebody
new.
else.
This is more novel and more exciting. Look how exciting and dynamic that plain, zinky kind of box is. It's amazing.
Oh my god, I've just realised they've used sand, even cheaper. I thought at least they'd used lead or something in there. Or, well,
Can
not
I
lead, but
try?
a substitute. Yeah.
What are you meant to do?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Come,
here we
come
go,
on
come
round,
round.
Sam. Come on round. Let's do this properly. Let's see what people really think of it.
Look, you've been brainwashed with kombucha.
Sam?
So Sam, what do you do?
I'll be honest.
Sam, just reach
Okay,
over,
yeah.
reach over and lift all three up, and just feel how heavy
Okay.
they are. Feel how heavy they are.
I don't want to be, influence anyone.
Yep. Okay. And now
Heavy.
just lift the top one off like that, and it'll be heavier.
Heavier than. Okay,
Heavy?
let me lift these three again, just to compare. Oh, it's odd. That is weird.
You see? You see?
No, I mean, yeah, it's not magic. It's not magic. It's
it's-
magical.
And it's weird.
What's the first thing you want to do?
The first thing I want to do is.
Well, if you do it,
in a block.
if you do it this way, if you do it this way, you can take them away and they end up with that just the heavy one.
I mean, yeah, I want to look at the other ones, but I'm sure. I mean, I don't think that. I mean, you're not selling it as a magic trick, to your audience. I'm sure you'd sell it as a little bit of a puzzle and a bit of fun.
yeah, for tenner.
I don't think them checking these
tenner.
out is much of an
For
issue.
tenner, not for 40 quid.
Is it 40 quid?
40
Yeah,
quid.
well, no, I'm all right, thanks. But it is good. It's
I
it's
think you're all
confusing.
I think you're failing to witness listen to the power.
You don't want us to say everything's great, do you? I mean, you don't want us to be unanimous and everything. I mean, this is the honest shop. I'm giving you my honest opinion. You're giving me your honest opinion. We're just being honest. We can't help what we do. It's just like, I could turn around and say, it's brilliant, and buy it all, and then somebody might say, well, I didn't really like it that much. And if they did this way,
Well,
they
the
go, I
thing
should
is-
have listened to Dave, not Alex. You see?
If you try it and you like it, then it's good.
What are they supposed to look like?
Exactly.
What are you saying they are? Like Becca just said, 40
Electronics
quid.
project boxes. Junction boxes
You
you
can
might put
put
in your house.
you can put a sticker on saying whatever you want.
I mean, if they were,
Like what?
gold bars, looking like gold bars or something a bit more sort of themed, you could.
You could put your
Yeah.
business. You could put your
What would you put
contact
on that?
details on there.
To say, oh yeah,
You
but
could put
no,
your
that doesn't
contact
say what it
details on
is.
there,
It's
you could
just
put
like,
like that.
it's a little box with some screws on it. There's someone's obviously put something inside it to make it heavier.
It's fun, but it doesn't seem like it's finished.
Yeah.
If it was something like dice,
It's fun. It's fun.
It is
let's
fun.
let's embrace this.
It is fun,
it's
but it's
fun.
not 40
It's
quid
baffling.
fun.
It's quite weird when it happens.
if they were 3 dice, you had the same effect. Yeah, that's more like it. That's better. Put it in your pocket as well.
But they're more mysterious. You're creating this. I mean, come on. If you're a mentalist, if you're doing mentalism, you don't want a deck of cards in play, do you? You want something that looks like you've just.
All right.
you've-
In that case, on one side you put plutonium, one side uranium, and the other one
Okay.
talcum powder. Makes it more interesting and intriguing, doesn't it?
I think you're just missing.
Okay,
You're
let's
missing the sheer
move on.
brilliance.
Agree to disagree.
It's just.
Matt Boskill says baffling locks is less baffling if you've seen the exact same effect, but better from vanishing ink. I don't know what that one is, Matt. Send the link, mate, or tell us what it is. Patrick Atkinson says, hi guys, hope you're well. I have a gig tonight, 15 guests on one table for a 65th birthday party. They're having a meal. Any tips or advice, please?
See, that would keep 15 people entertained
For an hour!
for an hour. So pass
Easy,
it
there you go,
around
no
and talk
brainer.
about it.
I love those gigs, Patrick, because rather than rushing around to table, you get to really interact with those people and you get to know them. By the time you've left, you're like a new best friend. And I would have basically an hour, maybe 2 hours worth of magic in my kit. And it's one of those ones where you can sort of pull a chair up and sit in between them and really get involved with them. So I would do things like Fill Plus when there's much more interaction. White Star, the amazing White Star, I love that effect. It's
Shuffleboard.
one of the few times you can do it, yes, shuffleboard. Longer effects that it doesn't matter, you're not struggling for time, you're there so it's almost like a cabaret show for one small group of people, and I really enjoy those. And by the time you go around, you get to know everyone really, really well. And the other good thing is you can always have a little bit of a break and say, like, tell you what, who wants to learn a quick trick, and show them a really, really simple trick, something like the little elastic band with a ring that goes up, or there's some really simple effects out there you can do. A simple thing I used to do on tables if I teach them a trick is just say, look, there are 2 coins over here, and I'll be sitting down like this, and I'll say, look, I've got a penny over here like this, okay, and I've got a 50p over here like that, and name one of the coins.
50p.
50p, watch. 50p, and the 1p is gone. Amazing, isn't it? A simple little thing that you don't hear normally on your lapping. And you say, look, I'll show you how you do it. It's really simple. You sit on the edge of the table, you get a coin, you put one in, and you drop straight through your hand onto your lap. And the other one, you just move forward and put it in, get them to name a coin, and then the other one's disappeared, or one is there. A simple little trick like that, and you're not really giving away any secrets. And lay people love that, because they then go home in the evening and say, I'm going to show that to my son and my daughter, and they remember you a lot more because of that, because you've shared something intimate with them, and you can take up a good 5 or 10 minutes just showing them one thing, and they'll all love that. They really will. So that's a little tip for you.
Can
Hope
I
it
just
helps.
point out, there was a big controversy over someone teaching lapping I got thrown out of the magic circle. There was a whole thing about whether or not it's exposure or not. The idea of exposing lapping.
But you're not really lapping. You know, lapping for me.
Saying.
Lapping for me is kind of that. This you're saying just sit on the edge of the table, just drop it straight down there, and then just move forward. You're not really teaching lapping as such, are you? You're not saying.
No, I'm just curious because only because you viewed it as a harmless thing to teach, as I did, because it's you know.
If the magic circle want to throw me out, let them.
Yeah, they'll have a hard time, won't they?
They will. Right, okay. Roy Brownlow says, good news for me through to the semi-finals. Going to be shown on Amazon Prime TV of Britain's Got Talent. Wish me luck, Dave and Alex.
Ooh,
wow, good luck, Roy.
Roy.
Excellent, amazing. Matt Bescall says, could you do baffling blocks with the like of a hypno or influence presentation? Absolutely.
See, they're so versatile.
Speaking of which, can you get us an easy bend key and a no bend key, please? Andy Tingley says, wow, congratulations, I will vote, good luck. Jeffrey Tam says, hi guys, hi Dave, hello Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Did we get back to Jeffrey about his
We did get back to
glass?
Jeffrey,
Okay, yeah. So, it's I mean, it's a broken glass, it may have a scratch in it, probably scratch
No bend.
No bend. Okay.
Easy.
It might well have had a scratch in it as it was producing, but I mean, they break anyway, but we'll refund you and we'll send you another one your next order free of charge. So, talking about Hypno Presentations and different presentations. So, if you haven't seen it, Craig Petty did the most amazing little review show of PropDog. Thank you, Craig, if you are watching. We really did enjoy watching that. And Craig, as part of his review, did review the Easy Bend keys. But Craig's presentation is slightly different to the way we like to present it. So, if anyone watched the review and hasn't seen the Easy Bend keys and think that the way that Craig presented it is the only way to present it, there isn't. There's another way of presenting it, which I really like and is the way I use, and I believe you use it as well. Yeah. And that's the way we kind of teach it as well. So in Craig's review, he treats it as you would with a normal coin bend using a coin tool where you pre-bend it, put it in the hands and say think and it's going to bend. So the way I present it is way different. So I will come up, so I've got a key over there. I'll say, look, I've got a key over here. Alex, have you seen this, by the way?
We have.
Oh, so you know the routine, okay, don't you? Take that key for me and give it a really good bend if you can. Really good bend. And just give it a good bend. Just bend it for me. I need it bend. Come on, just bend it. Can't you bend it?
I can't bend it.
You can't bend it. Okay, Alex, I'm a magician. I'm going to give you the power to bend.
Okay.
That's it. You now have the power. So now bend it. Be strong, Alex. You can now bend it. Oh, you can bend it. Keep bending it. What? Stop there. Power's gone. You are now weak again. Bend it back.
What do you mean? It was never weak.
You couldn't bend it in the first place, could you? You can't bend it back. You see, you are weak. I told you. There you go.
Well,
so that's my presentation of doing it. It's slightly different to Craig's, and it is more because you said about hypno kind of presentation, and that's the way I like to do it. As a kind of, you've got the power, and it's the simplest thing in the world. Have obviously it's bent at the moment, but yeah, have the easy bend there, and just say, here, can you bend that one? Which of course they can't. You can egg them on to bend it. So I need it bent for the beginning of the routine, whatever, and they can't. So you say, look, I'm going to give you the power. So all you do is you take it back. Couldn't be any easier. You got to the forehead and say, here, I've now given you the power to bend. You just put it in your pocket. Now you give them back the easy bend key, which they're not going to know is any difference, which of course they can now bend really easy. So they're like, hang on a minute, did he really do that? I mean, you can do it more seriously and say, I'm going to give you the power. But yeah, of course, once they bent it, they can't bend it back. So it looks like you have taken that power or given it to the man, taken it away again. So that's our presentation. So if you did watch Craig's amazing review of our stuff, that's an alternative presentation, just in case you think, well, I do coin vexed. It's the same thing, so I won't bother getting them. This is a completely different presentation.
It's 125,
yeah.
Something like, is that right?
Yeah.
125. I've done it on stage actually. I've done it on stage as well. Yeah, because you get the look on the face that sort of sells it, and then they hold it up, and
but you could,
so it works well on stage.
You could use it and combine with something like coin vex as well. So you could do the whole coin vex routine. So look, bend it in your hand, or you could say, I'm going to give you the power to bend. So they bend that and say, look, what else can you bend? I've got a coin over here. Bend that coin. They feel it bending in their hands, and then say, take it away. Yeah. Okay, can you bend the coin back? No. What about the key? Can you bend the key back? No, you can't. So you can combine it if you wanted to.
And I do the switch when I'm getting the pen out for them to sign it. So I actually say, and then sign it to make sure it's the same key, having just switched it out already.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So
brilliant.
Yep.
Good idea, mate. Yeah. Right. Okay. 75 people watching. That'll do. Let's tell them the news.
Is that enough?
Let's tell them the exciting news.
Well, they could guess. Come on. One person guess.
What the fox is all this about?
Well, I don't know. I haven't got the foxiest idea.
No. Okay. So, fox update. So it's been a while. It's been a long while actually. It's been almost a year since I started with the whole fox thing. And for those of you who don't know, So some of the earlier videos about a year ago, I've been having a real problem with a fox in my garden, terrorising my garden. So I've got lots of potted plants around my garden. He digs up all the potted plants looking for worms, trashes them all. He sits outside my patio door and licks his lips at Bobo inside. And on the hot days in the summer, I have my patio doors open when I go to bed. I have my window open in my bedroom, so you get a nice cool breeze going through the house. And the fox has been in my house and eaten Aki's food, and I'm really worried that he's going to attack Bobo at some point. So yeah, I decided I was going to trap this fox. I didn't want to kill the fox, that's cruel. I'm going to trap it and move it to somewhere miles away where it won't cause any problems. And the first problem is I made this trap, a wonderful little trap, worked well, and it was closed. It was basically a dog cage. It was on the earlier videos. If anyone wants to see the video, I can give you a link. So it's basically like a dog crate with a bungee that closed when he ate some food. And the first time that he went in there, caught him straight away, and he ate through the bungee cord, chewed through it, so the door swung open again. The second time, I put some steel cable instead, and I caught him inside, but didn't realise part of the back of the actual crate had a gap in it where it wasn't properly hooked on, and he managed to squeeze through and jump out. So by this time, the poor fox was not going to go back in. So I left it there with some bait, and I sort of triggered it up, and the idea was if he goes back in now and he just pulls this little chicken leg tied to some string, that it would automatically close. The next time he went in there, he sat there and ate the chicken wing without actually pulling the cord. So he somehow worked out that if he pulls the cord, it was going to close. So he ate the chicken wing and part of the paracord and went back out again. So I changed all that to a new, different kind of trap, so that if he just touched the little pressure pad, the door would close. So he goes outside. I got all this on camera, by the way. It's all on camera. I've got this little blink system in the back of the back garden. So he went outside and he chewed through the whole paracord holding the trap open to spring the trap before he could go in there. But he had no reason to chew this paracord, but he did. So he was a clever little bugger. And then after that, he just didn't bother going in. So I redid the trap out of metal, and all I did is I left it in the garden, and every now and again I put some food in it, and I just left it. And lo and behold, every now and again he came in, got closer and closer, and started eating the food. So on Tuesday, I put some food in there and set the trap properly to go. And on Tuesday night he came in, and he was it Tuesday night?
It must have been,
Yeah, Tuesday night he went in there and, sorry, no, it was Monday night I set it up, and he went in there and he ate a little bit of food and then went back out again, didn't go all the way in, and the next night, Tuesday night, he went in, ate the food and set the trap off, boom, shut, and we caught him. I caught him, yeah.
All your own work, Dave.
Yes, I caught him, and I got a video. So over to the fox update video. This is the little fella, and he was gorgeous. He was really beautiful. Here he is. You guys want to see? Come on round, have a look. See a little video.
I've been following this.
So, yeah. So come on over, because the screen's going to go blank anyway, so we can't see you. There we go. So final update on the fox situation. At last, I've got him. Here he is over here. Look, what a beautiful creature. Now I haven't had the trap set for about 4 or 5 months, because after I caught him and he got away last time, he's been really skittish and nervous of the whole thing. So I've had it baited, he's been coming in there regularly to get food, and last night I set it up and we've got him. And you can see like how much effort he's tried to put in to get into the cage without actually going through the actual door. But finally he went through, and here he is. So now to load him up onto the van and take him to some woods in the middle of nowhere and let him go. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's a shame he causes so much damage, but look how calm he is. Amazing. So here he is in the back of the truck. We're just going to cover him up, and then we will take him to a wonderful little place to rehome him. You're going to have your first ever car journey, little buddy. Right, so this is where the fox's new home is going to be. Here we are, Mr. Fox. So we've got a lovely place. So we've got all this lovely land over here. We've got a river down over here. We've got woodland areas around here. This is all woodland. So the fox is going to have a lovely new home, much better than where I live. So let's have a go. Let's see if he goes out on his own. Hopefully he will. Right, ready, Mr. Fox? Wrong side. I've cable tied this one's shut, so bear with me 1 second. There we go. There we go. Right. Coming out, Mr. Fox. You're free. Run away. this moment he's saying, "Ooh, this is nice." So yeah, that is the fox update. So finally I've caught him. I'm just hoping that it is the same fox that's been trashing my garden. It may not be, maybe one or two of the others, so I've got it set up again just on the off chance. And I'm sure if he goes, another fox will probably move in anyway, but hopefully not with the same habits of going through all my plant plots and trying to get my bird. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, finally some progress, because I know a lot of you ask all the time, what's the situation with the fox, what's the update, and that's the update. So not quite magical for those of you that are watching purely for hardcore magic. Apologies for the break there, but for the rest of you, there we go. Right, okay, let's move on. Doug Thornton says a good version, a heavy-handed Charlie Fry and Mia Yedit. Nigel Quinn says happy Friday. There's a nice Charpentier illusion in a deck version via the Grand Illusion website.
Can I just point that if there are this many versions, surely that must mean the effect has got something going for it. Because no one, look, I mean, you've got 3 or 4 different versions.
I didn't
before.
say there was anything wrong. I always said if it was a dice, it was good. If it was cards, it was good.
So
there's that crappy little metal box that I don't like.
It's 40 quid. That's the thing.
For a couple of, I mean, it's from Alan Wong as well. So Alan Wong means he's working with China. So, I mean, if in this country it's a £5, they probably have that made in China for less than £1. I know it goes through Murphy's, so that adds a lot of price on it. I just think for that money you could have got something much better back. Much better
the
looking.
money is you buying the secret.
I would like to have seen a gold looking bar, right? An aluminium looking bar and a wooden block. Yeah. Maybe the wooden block will be the heavy one or something. Something that will give a bit more oomph to it, so it looks a bit more organic to what it might be.
I'd like to see one that doesn't look like it's got screws in the top.
Yeah.
It just looks like you could just put something in it.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
It is. That's what it is. It's just 3 empty boxes. One's got sand in.
Or maybe a polystyrene block that was really heavy.
Yeah.
A wooden block and a lead block or gold block or something. You know, something that made a bit more sense the way it all worked. But
tell you what, your hammers, PropDog hammers, or the nuts would, they work for it perfectly. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, Nigel goes on to say, I made a version using Wayne Fox's light and heavy. Awesome. Roy Brownlow says, I do hypnosis effect with mine. Good to hear, Roy, good to hear. If you've got Britain's Got Talent, maybe you can help us sell a few.
You didn't buy it from us.
Andy Tingley says, I'm back what? The East Ben Keys?
The East Ben Keys. Oh, is that what we're talking about?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Actually, no. Roy, do you? No, I presumed he was because we just did that. But you may well be talking about the baffling blocks. Yeah, actually, so he might be. Yeah. Okay. He might have got it from somewhere else. Andy Tingley says, I'm baffled. Police says, hi sir, Idol from Philippines, Manila, shout out. Shout out to Manila. Way! I've never been to the Philippines. Must go. You can invite me.
I've got somewhere to stay. Yeah.
Oh, so Jeffrey, if you invite us.
Is it on the amber list, green list?
I don't know. I have no idea. Soon says, hi, I have a question. What wallet is Dave using these days? Still JOL? Of course, Soon. I am a JOL hardcore supporter. I will never go anywhere else. I use the large soft wallet that's been worn in over about 10 years. And yeah, it's still the best on the market. Lots of other wallets have come out, lots of people have bought other wallets, and lots of people have also gone back to the original JOL wallet. So it is still a great seller, and there's a great new book out. Well, the book here?
Yeah, there is a book. Yeah, we've got
the book. Yeah. So Thomas Ribley, is it Ribley? Ribley has created a book, which at the moment is only in French, but he's going to get some printed in English later on, which is all about the Jerry O'Connell wallet. So it is a really good book. Let's get the close-up cam on this.
And also all of the effects that you can do with it. Well, not even all of them, but
a lot of Gwilym Botter is actually written by.
Yeah.
Was it Thomas who we're dealing with, or am I getting things mixed up? Yeah. Right, okay. Let me just go across the close-up cam. There we go. So this is.
This the whole. So you got a bit from.
Move it a bit more over here so we can get that better. Yeah. Okay.
So obviously Etienne, who is a big user of it, and all these routines. So there you go.
Loads of routines. All using the Plus wallet. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Don't go so fast.
Well, there's nothing important.
Come on.
There's nothing in
no,
the front.
no, come on.
no,
Just
there's nothing.
you've got to look closely at this. You've got to
There's,
examine the first few pages quite,
There's
properly.
nothing. No, there's nothing from anyone you may have heard of or
come
been
on.
familiar with.
Come on.
Anyway,
what about that page in the What about that
Etienne
What about the
there.
next page? Oh, not that one. Okay, where is it? Come on, it's here somewhere.
Well, I don't
Come
know
on.
I don't know what
I've
you're talking
never been
about.
in a book. There we are.
Well,
Look, I've never been in a book before.
No one there.
No.
Nothing to look at here. Nothing. Move on.
All right, go
Move
through.
on.
Go through.
But here you go. So all the applications for the certain bits of it, and the sandwich effect, and just shows how incredibly versatile it is. Actually, it's an amazing wallet.
Is that
of
whole
reasons.
book based on just the Plus wallet? Or
Yep.
is it-
Just
The
the
whole
Plus
book
wallet.
is nothing
Got
but the
your
Plus
peaks
wallet.
in there.
Yeah. Loads and loads of stuff on it.
So-
They're going to do an English version. It's an expensive book. It's about £80. It's a lovely cover. It's all kind of padded.
What the
and
it's
nice
made
and
to look
posh.
like. It's made to look like the
Yes,
wallet.
yes. So yeah. If you can you see on that
No, I don't think they can really.
Yeah,
but
you can
kind of
just
got
about see on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like a Plus wallet now.
Amazing,
So
amazing.
that's how good the Plus wallet is. I mean, Derry made it, 30, 40 years ago? Still going strong, still selling more. We are selling more now than Jerry ever did when he was solely making them. So, yeah, all is good. Scott is there. Scott, what have you done to your little, is that a...
I think it's a picture.
It's a picture. It's an avatar of Scott. It looks kind of creepy, actually. To be honest, he says, "Pick up Maisel after last week's live. Cool little magazine.
Yep.
Thanks for the tip, guys. Thanks to Preston for coming in. So if you didn't see it last week, by the way, do check out last week's. Preston Nyman, Andy Nyman's son, came in, and they're producing a new magazine, which is really quite good. And I don't know. I presume it's right to mention about the convention.
What Andy's convention?
Yeah, did they mention it last week?
No, we've mentioned it now though.
Have we? If I'm not meant to mention it, Andy, I'm really sorry. But yeah, Andy Nyman is going to be starting a new convention in London in November, and it's going to be kind of like the old-fashioned International Magic Convention used to be, back before it got pinned down a week long. Yeah, back in Ronsday, and it's going to be hopefully the replacement for that.
Yeah.
Well, what used to be an amazing the Macmillan convention. So it's going to hopefully be going ahead. If I'm not meant to mention it, I'm really sorry, I just screwed up here. But otherwise, do check it out. It's going to be good in London, central London. Nigel said, "Thank you for sorting out my Himba wallet so promptly. You're most welcome, Nigel." Kevin King says, "Heard from Razza. Is he okay? Say hi to all the Friday PropDogs." We haven't heard from Razza.
He has ordered something, so he's...
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come what we bought.
I just had this picture of Razza putting himself in a straitjacket, sitting in a corner, and just banging his head against the wall, saying, "I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough." Well, we all know he's good enough. So
no, he's actually sitting in the room going like this.
Yes, poor Razza.
Have you seen Raz's
Talented magician
Instagram?
who just doesn't know how talented he is. Sorry.
Raz's Instagram, he's got some really good
He's
No,
a
he's
talented
good.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lacks self-confidence.
He does,
He
He's
seems to
really
think he's
good.
not as good as he is, and he is quite good. Yeah. Timmy Taylor says, "Just watching whilst driving home. Good to see you, chaps, and you, buddy. I hope you're all well, mate." Chris Gillender says, "Go on, Alex, throw a proper tantrum."
I'm not angry about it. I just know I'm right.
You
That's
are
the thing, So it's not something that makes me angry. I'm quite happy in the knowledge that I am perfectly correct in my assumption that is a brilliant.
I'm trying to work out what that clacking noise ran down there.
It's,
Trying to work out if there's Mike or if there's flies flying into the zapper.
Is Mike attracted to the fly zapper?
No,
is that what it is?
Mike's near the fly zapper, so all the flies that swarm around Mike normally are going into the zapper. That's what it is. Yeah. Nicholas says, "I feel Alex is..." Oh, we've done that one already. Gordon Astley says, "I've been doing the blocks with 3 matchboxes, one filled with coins for years. It's more of an optical tactile experiment."
And Gordon, do people like it? Have they been enjoying it?
matchboxes
Is
are
it a good effect?
Matchboxes
That is
are
my
slightly
point.
more organic. I can understand that. They might think they're all full of matches, and it
I'm
works
not
out
sure
right.
you want it to be organic. I think you want a bit of mystery there.
Well, in that case, make something with a bit of mystery, not a couple of dodgy little boxes with some screws into it. Matt Bowskill says, "To be fair, pretty much every £40 you spend, you get a load of PropDog shit that was made by a crying child in a Chinese factory for less than a penny. That's magic." He's got a point.
He has got a point.
Baffling Blocks review coming soon. Everything Magic Pro by Scott. Scott, do post a link, mate, and please do rave about it. If you haven't seen Scott's YouTube channel and his review show, it is amazing. So yeah, both Craig's and Scott's are. Oh, and
Steve
Faulkner's channels are our favourite 3 channels. We are big fans of them all. Hans says, hello Dave, hello Alex, wishing you a very good day. Also nice to see you on these Fridays. Hello Hans, nice to see you too. And don't forget, if you do want the bottle with the gimmick part slightly lower, like we mentioned in the email, do let us know and we will sort that out for you. We do have lots more bottles back in stock, by the way. I know a lot of you put notify when available for the David's bottle. Do you want to show one over there? Right there. Right there. If anyone else did want them, they are there, and yeah, so lots more in stock and available to go. Not worth 40 quid, says Keith Roberts.
I mean, I know some people can't just see it. I mean, it's right in front of their eyes.
Would you honestly pay 40 quid?
Would you honestly buy a boat that's half sinking and falling apart? No, I wouldn't. Some people have more sense with their money. Sorry, mate.
The worst thing is the neighbours going, oh, did you go on barge holiday? Did you get... No, it's the first boat I've ever stepped on.
And how much did you spend on this? Was it 200 quid, 300 quid?
It was a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I mean, it does make baffling blocks actually look like a bargain. I'd rather live on baffling blocks.
Although you've done a lot of work and it's now looking very nice on the inside.
I've got a very busy weekend ahead of me. Doing the roof.
Oh, you've got a busy weekend ahead of you, have you?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Well, I'm working here, but you can start on Saturday, can't you? While I'm working here, you can start doing the roof.
So it's not like we've got a busy, because I'm helping you out. It's just like you take all the credit for all my work for 2 days of my bank holiday that I'm going to come and help you doing it, and you can take all the credit. That's fine. No?
Well, it would take me about 5 times.
Someone really is looking for a pay drop in there. Jonas says, sorry I'm late, guys, but my work with special needs kids went overtime. Did I miss the kombucha? Oh, sorry, Jonas. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Great work, by the way. There's no gas in it. You run out of gas. You haven't replaced it. Because gas is like £100 or something, isn't it? For a new.
Doesn't matter because it's all right without it.
How much is the gas replacement for your soda thingy?
Less than
40 quid.
1,000 bottles of
Less
kombucha.
than If you didn't hear that, he said less than 1,000 bottles of kombucha. Matt Bosco says, where's the Vanishing Ink version of Baffling Blocks? Oh, sorry, he says here's the version. All right, so there's a link, everyone. You can copy and paste that. We can't from here. Yeah. Listen to this satisfying fizz. Like, listen.
Look, come here.
Oh, put some gas in it, Alex.
Oh, I haven't filled it up enough. I need more water.
Oh crap! There's enough water in that.
No, it's not. Hang on. Bear with me, folks.
I'll talk magic for a bit. How's that? Lee Alex says, hi all, just joined. What's your thoughts on the wand hand sanitizer? Hashtag curious. I don't know about that one, Lee. I must look into that. Maybe Alex knows about it. Do you know about the wand hand sanitizer? Oh, he's bought some gas for it. Come on, how much is the gas? Come on, how much was it?
It came free. It's quite a lot of money. All right.
How much was the gas for it?
No, it came with it. I got a few with it at the same time.
Oh, you got more than one bottle with it?
Yeah.
Oh.
See?
They're about £40, Alex, I believe.
Well, you've got a choice there. You
So
can either get some more gas or...
Well, you can
8 pence a bottle.
Yeah.
Tasty.
That's nice, that.
Do you know about this wand hand sanitizer? I've not heard that one, Lee.
I should look it up.
We shall, look into it. Robert says, bought the call from yourself, turned up yesterday. Thanks very much, great effect. I said he bought the call.
Oh, thank you.
They can just about see you.
They can
just about see you. Yeah,
Thank you.
David
Thank you for
Abel
your
says, good afternoon all. Will you stock the Hermes wallet?
Yeah, we will. Yep. They haven't released it, I don't think, to everybody yet.
What he says. Can I buy a couple of no-bend keys? Lost my no-bend one, says Roy.
Yeah,
no problem at all, Roy. They're on the website just as an individual product. It's cheap as chips. Dave Jones, hello, buddy. It's been a while, mate. He says, hello, chaps. Any book reviews lined up? I'm looking forward to eventually reading Mike Cavaney's latest, the classic correspondence series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, unfortunately I've been working on the boat, so I haven't had much chance, Dave, to be...
Well, if you bought a better boat, you wouldn't have to work on it. You can do more book reviews, wouldn't you, eh?
I know.
I told you to
And we've
buy
got
that
the
boat in
Jennings
Staines,
book.
that German
I'll tell you what.
Patrol boat in Staines.
I'll tell you what, Dave. Suggest write which book you'd like me to review, and I promise I shall read that one this week.
While I'm working on your boat.
Whilst Dave, I'll sit there with a G&T, and and I'll do that. We have got a new book. We have got Head Tricks in by Joel Dickinson, which is $43.99. It's got about 10 or 12 of his most popular routines in, including Volition, which he sold separately. It's quite slender, but you know, there's no wasted pages. He hasn't gone colouring any in or taken pictures of his hand for no good reason.
Joel's a good performer as well.
Oh yeah, and it's a good performer. So real workers, and it's walk around mentalism, which is quite a tricky thing because it's not a big stage props involved or anything like that. So and a few witch hand routines and things. I haven't read it because it only came in about a couple of hours ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. Finley says, whilst you were showing the key routine, it said broadcast interrupted. Would you mind showing it again? Thanks. Oh, did it? Okay. Really sorry about that. Yeah, we'll show it again quickly. Yeah. Can you grab me a no bend? Sorry, an easy bend key, please. It didn't say anything on our one.
No.
So where's that no bend gone that I had? Wonderful. Well, I tell you what, keep the no bend key, and can you bend it for me? Come on, give it a good bend. Give it a good... No service interrupted so far. Well, I tell you what, as you are so weak, I'm going to give you the power to bend. Okay, here we go. So take the key now, and now you have the strength of 10 men. Bend! Come on, Alex, bend it. You see, I told you. In fact, I tell you what.
Is this why you took me to David Lloyd?
Yes. Stop there. Power's gone. Sorry, mate.
Right.
I can't give you the power for too long. You can't bend it back now. Your strength's gone. You're a wimp again.
I keep on thinking I'm going to be able to every time.
So
you do that,
just a very quick one, just in case not everyone got the service interrupted. So yeah, all it is your you keep your easy bend key there. You give them your no bend key. You ask them to bend it. They can't bend it. You say I'm going to give them the power, and as you turn around, just give them a little click on the forehead like that. You just drop it in your pocket. No one sees a thing. Give it back to them. They can now bend it. And you say stop there. Power's gone, and of course they can't bend it back anyway because you can't. So yeah, that's just my handling of it. Slightly different to the one that Craig presented on his review show. Ottar says, hi everyone, I hope you're well. Preparing for a lecture tonight, and once again we'll miss the live. Promise I'll catch up on YouTube later. Good luck, Ottar. I hope you get a good one, and I wouldn't mind seeing Ottar's lecture at some point. So yeah, he's going to have a very lucky audience tonight, getting some wise wisdom, and they're going to have all hair burnt off their arms and their heads, and yeah, a few of them might even survive. Caught Wayne Fox in the trap, says Roy Brownlow. Fox News, says Jonas. James McElroy says, got a new SWAT caps and levitation device. Wow, they're loud, aren't they just?
They are, yeah.
We've done them a few times on the live, but you really don't get the loud effect that you do when you see them live. Yeah, they really are amazing. Charlie says, hey guys, how you doing? Happy Pirates Day, Charlie. I hope you're well, mate. We're all good, thanks. Matt says, this is like a Ronald Dowell story. The fantastic Mr. Fox. Peter Armitage says, hey PropDog guys, have you had a chance to play with Switch 1 yet, and what do you think of it? No, I wanted to have a look at it and open it, but they've created the packaging in such a way you can't open it without destroying it all. You've done it? Because I haven't seen any of this yet. I keep asking Alex, what's the gimmick? Is it as good as they say? So how do you get it open?
This is
the
gimmick.
All sealed.
No, you just slide it. It's not sealed at all. So Dave's holding the gimmick that you get that holds. Is anyone surprised that it's multiple outs? I don't think so. So you get a lovely index. I think it's a really nice quality leather index with it. That Christian demonstrates how you can actually openly pull out the desired card from the index right in front of your spectator. You can switch bills in, you can switch lottery tickets, billets, or playing cards, obviously. So I think it's really, really nice. The switch is incredible. It's a bit knacky, the switch.
It's unbelievable. It's not incredible, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable switch. So he absolutely blew me away with it at Blackpool. The switch is brilliant. And I've seen in the Facebook pages, so a lot of people have been saying that it's difficult, you can't just do it in minutes or anything like that. The Facebook page, they really help you, so a lot of people are filming themselves doing it and getting advice from other people. But the thing about the switch is, when you watch yourself doing it down here, it looks like you're flashing, it looks like you could never get away with it. But if you actually watch it in a mirror or you videoed yourself and you watch it back, you have actually done it. So it's one of those things that you unless you're looking at yourself directly on, you don't get the full effect. So I think a lot of people are thinking it's harder than it really is if they don't look at it, and it's well worth learning. I think the gimmick that you get with it is really good. I don't think this. If you've got any questions about it, I know people were saying that the trailer was a little bit misleading. I don't think so. I didn't see anything too misleading about it. I mean, some people might be doing it in minutes. I reckon it's probably more hours. And it just depends on how long you practice and whether or not. I mean, sometimes it's with sleights. Some people can nail a sleight very quickly. Sometimes it takes longer with others, and it's just a bit of when that moment happens for you. I think it's really value for money. The gimmick is well made. It is leather. Yeah, no, I like it. I really do like it. And if you like the effect, if you like that loan card being on the table under a glass is a nice little thing that really makes it more powerful. The whole isolation of a card, if you can ever do that, it's a good idea. And yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good. You can do it walk around. You can do it more parlour. Very versatile. Brilliant. Love it. Love it.
We were a bit worried it was going to be one of these things where it looks amazing on the trailer and you get it and you're going, oh, what? Yeah, all right, we've seen this before, but yeah,
Yep.
really impressed. Yeah,
really impressed.
well, I'm impressed with that because that. You know,
Oh yeah.
Can I say what it is? I don't know.
You
It's
can.
different.
Well, I have. I've kind of given it away, but it's
Okay,
also if you didn't know.
Very,
so-
very nice and very clever. Yeah, I
So,
kind of figured that you could, do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those that have bought it are going to be happy that they're getting something good that you can use. I'm looking forward to seeing the DVD on the actual Switch. 'Cause, again, they're just blown away on that one.
Christian did come in and say he was very proud of
Yeah,
that gimmick,
yeah,
and I think it
very
is
nice.
slightly different to what is out there on the market. And
I've been looking for something exactly like
Yeah.
that.
And it's a good price for what it is as well.
yeah, I think So I don't see why you would be disappointed.
Do you want to see something cool?
Oh, go on then. Well, bearing in mind we just had Switch 1, which is possibly the trick
Yes.
of the, apart from baffling book. Go on then. What's this?
It's a bell on a rope.
Bell on a rope.
Bell on a rope.
That's good.
Yes, amazing, isn't it?
Bell on a rope.
Yes. Ooh,
Oh,
the bell went off.
oh, hello. That's.
Couldn't it?
Right, hang on. So that's not good. You reckon that's a piece of...
What's wrong with that? That's good. You get away with that. Come on. Come on, Mr. Oh, baffling box of great. What is wrong with that?
Well, I think it might be alright if it wasn't... I mean, so you've got... I mean, that's never going to... Look at that. Look at that. Look at the colour of my hands. I mean, that's never going to fit anyone.
What? So
It's going to look daft.
well,
You can't even walk around with that.
Hold
You
that.
can't
Right.
even walk around with
So-
that thing. That's awful.
All right.
Whereas
Well, what about we just got rid of it?
Oh, hello.
Ooh, not so good now, is it? Or is it? Yes. And using the force.
Where's the that thing? There's nothing. I don't understand that.
Come here. You hold it.
Where? At the end.
Right. Rebecca, come over here.
Should we go behind or in front here?
Oh, that's fine. Just so they can see it. It's just about there. You can see that. And Rebecca, just get your hand and just go like that.
Oh,
So good.
That is good, isn't it?
I
That
like
is.
that.
Mike.
Yeah.
So come over here, Mike. You had a great little idea for kids show with it. Okay, so let's say we're in a kids show.
So you give them something that. So, Becky, when I'm ready, I want you to hit the bell when I'm ready. I'm just going to go and get the thing. No, I said when I'm ready. Yeah. When I'm ready, Becky. When I'm ready. Okay, you get the idea.
Yeah,
Right.
I reckon a kids entertainer could have an enormous amount of mileage in this.
I think
right?
it's fantastic.
So we're going to come clean. Alex know about this because Alex is the one who said, "Oh, look at this. Trailer looks crap, but I'll get it in. It might just be good. It might be all right to do." And he got it in, and we love it. We love it. So we thought we'd have a little laugh with that on it. But yeah, nothing to do with it. It is standalone like that and on command.
Brilliant.
isn't that great? I mean, compared to the other one you've got, with the thing that's sort of this is just so organic.
So
I mean,
children's entertainers, seances.
I might do it.
Yeah.
You could even do it. I mean, you could use it for any effect.
Anything.
Well, any for the magic to happen.
And the
Brilliant.
thing I said about making a gallow for it, so it hangs.
yes, right, yeah. So imagine that's hanging on a gallows, right? So you're hanging on a gallows, but don't ring it yet, Mike. No, I said don't ring it yet, Mike. I said Mike. I said, yeah. So Mike says make a little sort of like a hangman's noose kind of gallows on it, and then people will think maybe it's something to do with that. But then you can take it off and give it to them to hold, and it will happen as well.
And it's just a rope.
So, yeah.
The possibilities.
A lie detector. Have
Yeah.
you been cross-dressing recently, Mike?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there's so much more of it. No,
And just by holding the rope, you cannot tell that there's
No, you
anything
can-
no.
fishy going on at all.
really clever, rechargeable as well, easy to turn on and off.
But
and
the price.
right,
Oh.
so hang on, Mike. So the situation is, this came in,
yes.
and we opened it for the first time thinking it's going to be terrible because the trailer is terrible. Released last November,
Yep.
and Sam said, "Oh, I want that.
Suits me.
How much
Yeah,
is it?"
that's what I'm
And
getting
we
at.
said £300. He says, "Yeah, okay." We're like, no, only kidding. We didn't even know the price of it, so
No.
we looked at the price and we said,
We all
"How
had a
much,
guess, didn't we? We
how
all had
much
a
would you be
guess.
willing to pay?" And I said, "Well, it's probably about £200."
Yeah.
You said about 250 or something like that. Yeah, and Mike said about the same.
Yeah.
£86.
It's worth every single
Single penny. The downside is we've only got one in at the moment, so we're going to get a load more in for next week. So we put it up on the website if anyone wants to order
Be
it.
on Thursday
Yeah.
for pre-order.
Wednesday or
pre-order.
Thursday, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yeah, they'll be on Wednesday. Yeah.
but now we're showing this. Pretty sure some anus will be talking about it on Sunday or something. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, not my anus,
great.
your anus, maybe,
Well,
yeah.
you know
Right,
mine, it's
okay,
mine.
so
Dang it.
So that's Sam's now. So yeah, do you want to sort
I
Sam
said
out with it? Yeah.
first.
It's absolutely
He's having
good.
a
And
switch
actually, I
one as
know
well.
because when I was adding it onto the website, there were just so many categories it can go in. From
It's going off.
stage,
You might want that as well.
stage,
There you go.
comedy, mentalism, children's. It'll fit anyone's at you. Just I like a nice little cards across, but you have people holding it and it rings every time the card goes across.
This is one of these
Loads
secret
of
little
nice
finds,
stuff.
okay? Because it's on Murphy's website, and all the shops will probably have it on their automatic system to, you know.
Well, they because it is
yeah.
automatically. They don't
Yeah,
decide.
yeah, special order items, whatever. They won't have it in stock because they've looked at the trailer, and the trailer is awful. I mean, it doesn't do
Yeah.
any justice.
I
Look
mean,
at
the
it.
box it comes in is so.
Yeah,
Look at that.
that's actually the box, not the other box I'm messing around with. So yeah, people would have thought, oh yeah, I'm not really going to bother
What's it
stocking that
called?
one.
We haven't told them what it's called.
I don't know what it's actually called.
Mental
Mental
Bell.
Bell. Mental Bell. There you go. By JL Magic. JL, if you're watching, yeah,
Brilliant.
great job on that one. Yeah, it's a good little find that you found that most people would have probably just turned their nose up at.
It's worth noting that you don't have to hold it for it to go off. You can have it like just
Oh
sitting
yeah,
on the table.
yeah.
And then at any point you want, ding, off it goes, which is quite cool.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we like it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, good find, Alex. Right, okay. Moving on. He's a beautiful fox, says Lee Alex. He is indeed. He was so cute, that little thing. He was just
thank
good
you very
condition
much,
and,
Not
No.
so bad yourself.
no mange or hair falling out or anything as well. He looked quite young as well, to be honest. There we go. It's obviously a good diet he's been having in my garden. You know.
Sold
Chris-
one already.
What do you mean, sold one?
Sold a mental bell already.
Oh, okay. But not yours, don't worry, not yours.
Not
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Not yours.
So,
Oh, hang on. Well, he might have done because I think I did put it on the site. Didn't
well, the thing, like, so we wouldn't usually do pre-orders or.
Tom, you're gonna have to wait, Tom. Is it
What?
Tom?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes, Tom.
Don't worry. I'm gonna change it. It's alright.
Well, hang on a minute.
Shush. Look. Don't carry on. Don't worry. Tom will be fine with it. Tom will be fine with it. I'm just rushing.
We persuaded Sam to let us show it on the live, and yeah, things happen. So we wouldn't usually put something on pre-order, but it's one of these things where we don't know whether 5 people are going to buy it or 30 people are going to buy it. So we're going to do the order on Tuesday because obviously bank holiday weekend. So we thought we would put it up on the pre-sale now, see how many people buy it, and we'll just order that many in for you. So guaranteed we
It's
only.
a one-off, isn't it? Because it was so impressive.
So yeah, it's a one-off.
Was
Yeah.
So impressive.
So we thought we'll put it on pre-sale now, just because in case 30 people buy it, we'll order 30 in on Monday. You never know. We might have loads of you buy it on the weekend, and that way we can do it. So it's not really a long pre-sale. They've got loads of them in stock at Murphy's. No other shop in the UK has it physically in stock other than us. So yeah.
It's not the kind of thing I think I would have bought unless I saw it in person. It really is.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah. which is why we're really keen on showing it to the live. Yeah, and yeah, thanks Alex for good effort on that one. Fox release site just outside Edinburgh, said Chris. Yeah, no, it's about 5 miles away. Yeah, the poor fox. He is an urban fox, and he's going to suddenly have to adapt to life and the in nature. But I mean, he'll be all right. You know, once he gets hungry, he'll start eating anything. There'll be loads of mice and everything for him to catch. He'll soon click on. Tom Cocker says, "Hi guys, hope you're okay. Just seen the Mental Bell on your website by JL. Any opinions on it? It's terrible, Tom. Don't bother, mate. It's just crap."
Well, he has bought. Don't
buy it, Tom.
Well, Tom,
He also says-
yours will be arriving on Friday. We'll ship out to you on Thursday. But
He also
unfortunately,
says, "Hi, Sam Abaka."
Wait, was Tom the one that? I got there before Tom.
But you didn't really,
Tom's my
because
friend.
Alex screwed up and you know, he got there before you.
Who's gonna get it?
you can fight over it.
Beautiful fox, says Otter. Isn't he just, mate? Isn't he just? Yeah, such good condition. Anyone want to buy a fur fox scarf then? By the way, I have one going cheap. Switch 1 is great product from Christian Grace, well made for the great tutorial. Just going to tell everyone quickly, those of you that watched the Fox saga in its build-up would have seen the prank that Alex and Jason played on me, that when I was at the gym, they went into the garden, they bought Fox uniforms or outfits or costumes and started mucking around in the actual trap, setting it off and letting each other out, knowing full well that I'll get the alert in the gym that the foxes are in my garden. And it was a funny story what happened later, but we did have a laugh. We didn't get a chance to do it, did we? We were going to have a little laugh, and after I let the fox go, we were going to refilm Alex in the woods in the middle of nowhere, getting up in his fox uniform, unzipping it, going, whew, now where the hell am I? Which would have been hilarious, but we just didn't get a chance in the end. So, but we might have to do a separate spoof video for that at some point and put it live. Just
we should put them all together. We can have a little.
I am, yeah. I'm gonna put them all together. Yeah, merge them all together. Yeah. Fox looks too small, says Walter. I think he was probably only about a year old, maybe. So it may have not been the one that I caught early on in the year. I couldn't really set the trap early on in the year anyway, because I might have ended up getting a pregnant fox or a fox that had youngsters in a den somewhere. So yeah, but if any more come in, hopefully I get the rest of them and carry on doing it. Andy Tingley says, look at this season fox, probably get killed by another pack. Oops. Well, funny enough, there was a mastiff in the park at the time, and we had to kind of let him go well away, because we thought if we did let him out, you're free, Fox, you're free. So that would have been a bit of a nightmare. Stephen Blair says, afternoon troops. Afternoon, Stephen. Bob Torada says, good job outgoing the fox, outfoxing the fox who outfoxed me for a long, long time. Tom's there. Hello, Tom. I hope you're well, mate. Where are you at the moment, Tom? Are you somewhere around the world, still on the boat, or are you back in the UK for a moment? But he goes, lovely fox video. I half expected to see Wayne Fox in there as a joke, but nice to see the real thing rehomed. Well done for not killing a lovely animal. He was gorgeous, yeah. I am an animal lover. Hence the dog and the bird. Hence the cockapoo and the cockatoo. Liam Ball says, afternoon chums, happy Friday. And to you, Liam.
Oh, Liam's doing a magic show at a manor somewhere. Liam,
plug it, Liam. Plug it.
So plug it, because I've just done a really bad job, Liam.
Yeah, send a link and we'll post it on the screen, and everyone go and see Liam. Where else? Jace Pat says, hi, what do you think of Post Cash by Gustavo Rady?
I didn't think enough of it to get it in.
Okay, haven't seen it yet, so you'll have to show me.
I can get one in if you want me to have a look at it properly.
Andy Tingley says, just find out the foxes can find their way home within a 60-mile radius. Get your trap back out, mate. Really? Because we were gonna big Sharpie cross on the front of his forehead to see if we recognised him coming back. We thought, no, we'll never make it back. I mean, finding his way back. I mean, does that include if he was covered over and he was?
Blindfolded.
Yeah, well, he had a big black barbecue cover over him, so you wouldn't have seen where he's gone. And there's a lot of smells around there, and hopefully not.
Unless he was hiding in the tree and watched you drive off and followed the car.
Yeah.
I was waiting to go back home and find a big mob of foxes sitting there going, right, where's Bert? Come on, I know he was in here last night. What you done with Bert? Charlie says, could you show the Jax Wallet, please? We can show Jax Wallet, because one will magically appear any minute now from behind the bookcase. What were we... One Jax Wallet will magically appear from behind the bookcase.
What's he want?
Jax Wallet.
Forget it. In a minute, mate. Leonard says, this show has it all. It has foxes and
Jax Wallet's coming.
Jax Wallet.
Bells and kombucha and yeah, it has everything, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, right, happy. Okay, yeah. So the Jax Wallet, it's they call it the famous Jax Wallet. It was a famous wallet created by
Carlisle, wasn't it? Oh no, Ray Carlisle liked it.
Ray Carlisle liked it. I forget his name, Jax somebody. But it was released by Tannin in the 40s, I think it was, or something like that. And then it was Jerry bought the rights to it in the 70s, I think, and we kind of produced it after that. But the way it works, so
We've probably got this.
playing carding like that. Okay, well, yeah, get a Sharpie then, and just mark something on the Sharpie, so I don't know what it is. Yeah, the idea is that you can I'll look away.
Pen doesn't work.
Sharpie, Mike.
Take it
Yeah,
down.
just there. That's it. Cool. Mickey, was it? Mickey.
Yep.
Mickey. Oh, what's his name?
Finished. Oh yeah, I know you can never think I remember that guy's name. Apart from, apart from it's
right,
brilliant.
so you written something down?
Yep.
Okay, put it back in the wallet, back in there where you got the blank card from, just anywhere in there, Lou. Yeah, is it face down so I can't see it?
Face down so you can't see it.
Okay, so there's no way I could know possibly what you put in here. I should put it on there. It's confusing actually because the bloody great big spade that's on there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So I will write something down, and the reason you wrote it on that bit of paper on there is because you could change your mind.
I could do.
I could write something down over here,
Yeah.
and you could turn around and say, no, that wasn't it. We'd never know. But we have proof down here. So for the first time, let's have a look and see what you wrote. Just in case you want to see that, just the wallet, nothing to see here. Ooh, you said the word Foxy, and I wrote Foxy lady. So yeah, that is the Jax Wallet. You get a full window peek, so you can take something out, put it back in. Now you get your peek as you put it away with a full window, and afterwards you take it back out and do that like that. So it's a really big window. If you do want to see the actual move, Charlie, send us an email. We'll send you a private link, and we'll show you how you get the peek on it. But yeah, no electronics, you get a full window on it, and yeah, it's a great little wallet. And for some reason, we've sold loads of them in the last week and a half. So I think somebody's talking about it somewhere. Yeah. Matt Wainwright, hello buddy, I hope you're well, mate. I'm still doing my 1 second a day, mate, with Aki, so thanks for the link on that. It's really, really good. I took yours as an inspiration, mate. Lots of slow-mo ones. He says, thanks for the great service with my Nexus wallet, guys. Another A+ customer service, as always. Thank you, mate. Stephen Blair says, don't show the Jax wallet, it's too good. Too late. Stan's there, says, hi guys, hello Stan, hope you're well, mate. So you saw the video of the fox, I presume, Stan, you've not just joined, but if you did, you should have seen Aki's reaction when he went outside and the cage was there with the fox. He's like, what? Got it on camera if anyone wants to see it. Adam Bonus says, a whole book on the Plus wallet. That's something I need in my library. Only available in French at the moment, so it will hopefully be available. They just said they're going to do it in English in the near future. Liam says, I still carry my JL, which was made by Jerry himself 17 years ago. It's been in my everyday wallet all that time and is in pristine condition. Yeah, Martin Sanderson was in the other day, and Martin loves a wallet too, and he's got, I think, 3 or 4 of the original Jerry ones. Every time he sees one up for sale somewhere, one of the original ones, he buys it no matter what the price. But he's also got several new ones as well. Adam Bonus says, Alex, I bought a left-handed hank the other week. After you talking about it, can you recommend any other bits of business tricks with the left-handed, so with a handkerchief?
Yeah, I'll probably I'll show you my.
The right hand.
I think someone filmed me performing it, so that's probably the best bit. Adam will upload it and send you a link to it.
I'll tell you what's good. I don't know if we still have it. The topsy-turvy plumes for business.
Yeah, topsy-turvy plume. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we should make that. I've still got to make my topsy-turvy bottles.
Roy says, what's Alex's commission rate on those blocks?
Blocks? What blocks? Oh, the amazing baffling blocks. Is that what he's talking about?
Well, you can call them amazing. The price is baffling. Dalian says, hey guys, hope you got my package okay earlier the week. We have a lot of packages arrived on there, I don't know. Very probably, if you don't hear back from us.
There are a couple that arrived today that we haven't opened.
Yeah, just far too busy today without Amelia being here as well. So Stephen Blair says, what makes perfect shells different from a decent shell? Oh, the perfect one.
Perfection.
Perfect, yeah. Perfect, yeah, perfection, yeah.
It's well, I mean,
they're bloody good. Are they perfect? I don't know.
Well, it's hard to say how perfect it is, isn't it? But it's all about.
We'd have to get them out and compare them all, and sort of show side by side. Really, it's one of those things that I mean, any of them will do. Some of them are just slightly nicer. It's like what makes baffling blocks different to any of the other ones out there. Some of them are perfect. Some of them are
Yeah,
not.
I think that there's. I mean, there's the size. There's size. There's weight. There's how when it glides forward. What's it called? The
How
action.
realistic they look, whether they've got any rough bits underneath them, like catch on the actual pads and moving back and forward, all that kind of things. But
so I think how smooth it is to do the move is probably the biggest thing.
Alfredo says thanks for the quick service this week. You're most welcome, Al. Andy Tingley says Alex could play with baffling blocks on his baffling boat. Amber says hello Dave and Alex, sorry I'm late. Carers came an hour and a half early. They're supposed to come after the live show. Nice to see you. Get those carers in order. Right, let's talk about something else. Alex, what are we going to talk about?
Well, we're almost out of stuff to talk about. Oh no, we've got
Boom,
Sukma. Sukma.
What is this?
Imagine you
What
could
is this
see
magic?
someone's
What is
soul.
this magic?
Whoa. It's a peak. It's a method of getting a peak. Someone writes. So I'll show you what you get. Someone writes something down on a business card. Soul. Yes.
You can see my soul.
Ugh.
Boom, boom.
So you get a
Take him out and shoot.
you get a Tyvek envelope that can be examined.
A Tyvek envelope.
Is that Tyvek? Oh, no,
That's not Tyvek.
Oh, okay. You don't get Tyvek.
I would test to see if it's tearproof, but I don't really
No,
want to.
well, anyway,
it's not.
it's a then you get a couple of business cards and a gimmick, and they can put their card. They put the card in there themselves, actually,
Right.
and you still have to check the envelope. They put their card face down in the envelope, and you tell them what they've written down on the business card.
Okay.
And it's called Sukma because
they
Sukma
hold
means
the envelope.
soul in Indonesia, and this is the method is like your soul. Didn't get that bit either, but that's what he says on the trailer.
Did he really say it as in, this is your soul?
Well, I don't want to put on an Indonesian accent and attempt to speak Indonesian at this moment in time, but he said it. He said it.
This is your soul.
It's okay. Magic transcribed isn't a thing anymore. So.
This
Yep.
is. This
So he did.
is
He was
your
talking
soul.
Indonesian, so he
This
didn't
is
say
your
that.
soul.
So it came up underneath. So yeah.
Stop.
I mean, it is quite a novel way of getting a peek. It doesn't involve a window. It doesn't involve any gimmicked cards or gimmick. Well,
It's
like
actually
gimmick card. I think it's quite.
genius.
It's a very clever way of getting the peek that is quite hands off, and you almost steal the information. In fact,
How much?
You don't know. So I will
I've
find
no
out
idea.
for
I'll
you.
have to look into my soul.
I just thought you missed out on a trick here. That bell with the remote control.
Yeah.
You've really missed out on a trick here.
Oh, well,
because you could have really wound me up with Aki wanting to go to the toilet.
Oh yeah.
Because we've got a bell over here. Aki rings a bell whenever he wants to go to the toilet. It sounds exactly the same because I heard a bell a minute ago and I looked up.
I'll tell you what the funny thing was. Do you
could have had me
remember?
up and down all day.
Do you remember when? I can't remember where we were, but we kept ringing the shop, and every time as soon as Jason picked
Oh,
up the
yes,
pick,
yeah, yeah,
so we
yeah,
got
yeah.
a video camera, so we could see every
Yeah.
time he picked the phone up, we'd
We were
hang
fishing.
up.
We were fishing. Is that
Oh,
your
that's
first
right.
time fishing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was
So
when it
just
was,
see
yeah, yeah.
Jason running back to the phone and just hanging up every time we got
Did
to
we
it.
ever
It's
tell
really
Jason that we were
No.
doing that? Oh, we didn't. Okay, Jason, if you're watching,
They
sorry,
came in
buddy.
going, there's something funny happening with the phones. Oh, Jason, if you're watching.
It's good fun having live security cameras.
Anyway,
You can
I
watch
think
everything,
so. I actually think there is possibly a place for it. It's a very novel way. It doesn't involve
How much?
any wallet to carry around.
Like? How much?
I'm looking.
Oh,
We
he's still
haven't put
looking.
it on the system.
No, I'm
Oh,
on the system.
okay.
It'll be on the
Only come
system
in a
by the
minute
end of
ago.
the time. But no, we've only got 2 in stock. And if you watch the trailer, the trailer's true. So it's uncut. I think it's good.
Awesome. Okay, Daniel says, just received Larry Jennings' book. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. Glad it eventually came in. Daniel says, where's Bobo? You haven't had a parrot soup lately, have you? Bobo's fast asleep in a cage at the moment. Bobes.
Don't wake her up.
Yeah, she's fast asleep in the cage at the moment. Paul Knight's there. Hello, Paul. It's been a while, mate. I hope you're well. He goes, howdy. Thanks for sending my Zanderman book test out. Time Machine. Got here really fast and it's superb. Excellent service, guys. You're most welcome, mate. Colin Underwood. Hello, buddy. Another friend from long ago. He goes, hi, Dave and Nutters. Love the bottle idea of Regals. I had it made up. Just wondering on the diameter you made of the access. 2 inches, mate. or 50 centimeters approximately. Richard Hurst says, "Hi Dave, I'm currently working for a hotel called Ostrich Inn. Do you think you could make one of the indestructible eggs ostrich size?"
We could.
Not for a solid egg, because we'd have to make a whole mould for that, and the moulding is very expensive to do and very time consuming. But if you wanted a silk to egg gimmick made up of an ostrich egg, yes, we could definitely do that. We've done that at goose eggs, that wouldn't be an issue at all. In fact, yeah, we have a goose egg here. So we have a silk to egg gimmick made from a goose egg, which is rock solid like that. There you go. So yeah, ostrich egg like that with that, no problem at all. So you can have a towel that you do silk to towel, sorry, towel to egg routine. But a solid egg, not really, no, because but don't get me wrong, we could, but it would be an expensive project because we'd have to remold everything and get all the stuff in from scratch, and yeah, it would be rather costly, unfortunately. Adrian says, "Larry Jennings, take it easy. Won't take you long to review." Okay.
It's about 30 quid for the peak device.
Oh, okay,
So,
that's good. One sanitizer by Alan Wong and Ben Hart.
I'll check it out.
If Ben Hart's involved, it must be pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm looking forward to seeing that then. Roy says, basically a spray sanitizer in a wand. Oh, okay.
Right.
Interesting, yeah. Matt Burskell, love the bend routine. Nice. Thank you, Matt. Finley says, yes, sorry, it was probably on my end that I didn't see the key first time because my phone's broke. I'm using my iPad now, which is very old and slow. Okay, well, other people got to see it twice then. Jonas says, demonstrating the levitation device isn't the same without Jason. Yeah, you can't make Alex jump just by doing, hey, guess what's in my hand? Matt says, the Switch 1 gimmick looks a bit big. Do you need to be wearing a big jacket? No, not at all, mate. No, it's... don't look at that as a gimmick. Look at it as a prop you might use every day, and it's no different than size-wise to my regular prop that I might use every day. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell people what it is.
Jason does it in his. I'm not Jason. Christian does it in his t-shirt all the time.
Not big at all, no.
Not just his t-shirt, obviously. He's fully clad as well. But
Is,
in theory, he could.
is that the vanishing soda streamer to our left? No, Jonas. It is the levitating one. You've seen the table, floating table by Lysander. This is the Lysander floating soda stream.
Has he not got any flavours for
I
it?
can't afford the flavours, mate. It costs an absolutely arm and a leg buying a gas. No, oh, hang on, we still live? No, yeah, it's got loads. I've
Have
run
you
out.
ever tasted fizzy Thames water?
I mean, it tastes lovely. What about fizzy milk?
Oh
Yeah,
that's
don't
what
go
the
there.
gas gag we did.
Oh, look, Christian's on. So Christian,
No.
Christian is more than happy to answer all of your questions. But basically, yeah, you can
He
use
says
it in.
feel free to show the gimmick. Way! Yes, thank you, Christian. Right, so anyone panicking that there's some weird bit of weird leather, it's not. It's just a wallet. I haven't got a wallet on me, but yeah, it's exactly the
So
same size
it's
as
a
a
wallet, so you can literally go. Let me just get something out of the
Yeah.
wallet. You can palm it off. You can
Yeah,
get some money out or whatever you want.
You could
It's absolutely brilliant. And this is
It's got little magnets in it.
magnet, so you can hang it over. If you had if you
Genius.
we haven't watched the video
undo the
yet, but you
button in
presume
the
you
back
either go
pocket.
there or back in there. So
Yeah,
from
exactly.
there or there, yeah.
So especially if you're only going to use. Sorry, I've got to undo the button in this.
Because the good thing is, if that's in your back pocket
People
anyway,
have gone home now, Alex.
before you go out, you
just thought they
literally
were
just do
my
that,
bum.
turn it over and put it back in again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, nicely made. Looks very organic.
It's worth it just for the index.
he does it. So I'll small.
Well, that's what you're
So-
buying it for,
Yeah,
just the
that's
index,
exactly-
isn't it? You haven't,
yeah.
you haven't even seen the rest of the stuff. Yeah, and
Exactly,
you're buying
the
it for that. Yeah,
Switch
yeah.
is,
So it clips inside. You can just
Yeah.
pull them out. So especially if you're going to do it with
Right.
a bill, you can literally go. Oh, let me just get my money out,
And bet you some money.
and you've stolen away everything. So it's
That's what's nice about it. For all intents and
Very
purposes,
clever.
you open that like that, you can do right clean inside, and people will just presume it's a normal wallet. So yeah,
It's exactly.
I'm looking
the
forward to
kind
watching the
of thing-
instructions actually, because it's a
I
work
mean,
of art.
yeah. I mean, I hate to say it because I might see Christian soon, but it's really clever. Really
Whether
clever.
you, whether
Tell him
you
to
actually-
Damn him. Damn that
really,
bloke.
really clever.
We'll have to tell him
so
to his
I
face.
actually think, although people are going, "Oh, I've already got something that does something similar," I think
What
this
people
is, I
don't
think
know is
this
Christian can give us £1,000 to rave about it today.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, mate.
So,
Each.
Each, yeah.
yeah, no, I really like it. So anyway, I mean, the idea of having an index that you use in plain sight, I think is brilliant.
Yeah.
So
I
very
think
clever,
Whether
very well
you
done.
use the Switch or not, I mean,
Yep.
that's great for other things as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, even not using playing cards, even if you're just using, a superhero force. I mean, I'm sure you could fit every superhero you could possibly imagine into that
Mm.
really easily. Yeah. So, and other things.
And the Switch is.
Do you know what I would also use it for?
What would you use it for, mate?
21st Century Phantom.
Oh! You could
Yeah.
21st Century
Yes,
Phantom.
yes, good call.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So now you can change.
So if you're getting out,
characters.
if you're getting out your
Scissors.
plain piece of paper, you can.
Scissors,
or getting your scissors
blank
out.
cards
Yeah.
in there.
I'm not going to put the scissors in my pocket. I'm going to stab myself. I'll just keep
You
the
can
scissors
have
in my
that,
wallet
Dave.
like that.
You can have that idea, Dave.
Mate, I thought of that long before you. I just didn't want to mention it because I knew you'd probably come.
Well, if
Yeah,
honestly,
great
it's-
idea. Yeah. So if you do 21st Century Phantom, it's worth the price. Now, I mean, most wallets are going to be more expensive than this anyway, including the Plus wallet. So yeah, you can just go in there, say, I've got my scissors over here. Boom, you got your little gimmick. And afterwards,
Yeah.
put your scissors back in it, ditch your. Yeah, good idea, Mike. See, this is why we hire him. Shame he's never here, but
Yeah. But anyway. So I
Only
think
turn
it
up when I
is really, really,
I only turn up when I want something.
really, really smart. The Switch is amazing. The trick's amazing, especially if he did it with the timing force. So you know they even name the card in a particular time, and that adds an extra moment to it as well. So, yep.
he says, and I use it all the time without a jacket performances in Switch
One
Home,
group.
Switch One group.
Yep.
Thank you for the word, guys. Yeah, so there is a Facebook group with all the ideas.
And I did watch it,
little
yeah,
things,
and there are loads of people on it, and loads of people showing that they've mastered the Switch.
You can add
and,
the 21st Century Phantom one to it as well if you want.
yeah, so literally, if you think it's going to be too hard for you, it can't be, because lots of people.
Because Alex uses it.
Yes.
Don't beat around the bush, fella. Just tell him.
Yeah, so there are people that are, that I know come in the shop and customers who aren't massive card guys or anything like that, and they can do it.
Well, Christian said, replied to Matt just saying it's a regular size wallet that will fit in any standard pocket, and it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can guarantee that. It's exactly the same size as my wallet. In fact, it's probably the same size as the.
Hip wallet.
Yeah, the hip wallet. Yeah. I use the hip wallet.
And it is nice.
Everyday wallet.
It is
Pink one.
nice. Well
That's not a
done,
pink one.
well done,
Yeah.
Christian. Really well done.
So yeah, compare sizes to the hip wallet. I bet yours is exactly the same size. Christian, did you use one of our hip wallets as a template, mate? That's exactly the same size.
If only it came in pink.
I know. There you go.
And
Right, Charlie Robinson says, I need that bell for my seance act. Yeah, what an amazing thing in a seance, yeah. Has the bell got an end, says Nick Hancock.
Oh,
I mean, why would you want a bell end, mate? I mean, you wouldn't, would you, really?
I saw someone had a pair of shoes. One had a bell on it, the other one had end written on it, and that was on their shoes. Very cool. I thought,
Very cool.
very cool.
Christian also says, if anyone has any further questions, feel free to contact me and I will be happy to answer them for a small price. No, didn't say that. That rope bell is brilliant, says Pete Meacham. Yeah, guys, if you want them, order them before.
I've put them on because you didn't put any on. So
Yeah, order them before Tuesday, because we'll be back on Tuesday. We're closed Monday. Don't come to the shop Monday. So on Tuesday we will be putting an order in with Murphy's around about 3 o'clock. So order before 3 o'clock on Tuesday if you do want one in a hurry. We'll have more in afterwards anyway, but it's just ideal for us if we know whether we're going to order 3 in or 30 in or 130.
Well, I put 20 on, so we'll just keep an eye on it.
Okay, yeah. Tom says, Tom Cocker, this is, says, just bought the bell before you even read my comment about the bell after your demo. Love it. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Tom.
We figured that, Tom. Colin says, Bell has huge potential. Love it. Yeah, I just can't believe that. This is. I don't think anyone's reviewed this. I think this is just kind of washed under everybody's radar.
Preston was talking about hidden gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great just to put down in writing as
It's
well.
flown under everyone's radar. Everyone's just kind of flown by until
We all love it.
Until my number one member of staff found it.
Number one.
And yeah,
What, you promoted him? You promoted him.
he's the only member of staff probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Face it.
Yeah. I'm only number one whilst people are on holiday.
I thought
As soon
Aki
as
was number one member.
Yeah,
of staff.
good point, yeah.
And then Bobo number 2, or vice versa.
Aki's chief growler. Adrian says, are you able to get Rubik's Wall by Bond Lee and the Magic?
Well,
it's on
we can.
Magicalism
We can.
in it all. Yeah.
well, we can.
Yeah, we've got a Rubik's Wall by G Magicin downstairs.
And following up on, I think Pete Meacham's going to ask for something as well. If you do want us to get something in, just email and I'll order it.
Yeah, sometimes like the Haunted Box, for example, that's a £300 product. If we order it in and nobody orders it, excuse me, for a year, it's stuck on our shelves for a year, and it's not really worth us having. So sometimes if things die down a bit on the sales, we don't really get them back in, which is why we've got the little Murphy's product thing on every single page. So anything like that you want in, anything you see on Murphy's, just let us know and we'll get it in. Murphy's has got something like 22,000 products in stock. And if you don't know, we hold about 4,000 products in stock, but we don't advertise every product that Murphy's has available, but showing as out of stock or special order or in the warehouse or whatever. We're just kind of being honest about what we physically hold in stock. But if you do want anything, just let us know.
We don't talk out your anus, do we?
No, wouldn't want to do that. Well, your anus anyway, not my anus.
Your anus was talking earlier in the week, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was. Yeah. Matt Bosco says, thanks, Christian. What skill level does the Switch require? Pete Meacham says, will you ever get the Haunted Bio? We've done that one already. Deluxe, I think it's called. Yeah, just if you want it 100%, just let us know, Pete, and we will definitely order it in for you. And it will be here probably Wednesday or Thursday. You all right, Rebecca?
She's lost it.
She's caught the giggles.
Roy says, what? Let E order.
Well, let you order Mental Bell says not in stock. That's because Tom bought the own. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've put some on there. So
you can now order it, Roy.
Okay. I think some of your keys are sticking on the
Roy's
keypad.
ordered it already.
All right.
Okay.
So well done.
Nigel says, JL Magic creates some great props and gimmicks at a decent price. Shipping from Korea is pretty good too. Yeah, I mean, it's a great price for what it is, yeah. Tom Cocker says, I don't mind waiting, guys, if Sam's getting that ha-ha. It's what makes her fall. Mate, you should have heard what you were saying about you earlier, Tom. You wouldn't be calling my mate if you heard what he was saying about you. Yeah. Christian says, anyone will be able to learn the Switch. I teach in great detail. Clearly, it's a bit like a double lift. If you have to understand the move and the mechanics, then you have to practice it. But I reckon you could be getting it within a day. Hope this helps. I'll put that up on there. There you go. Finley says the lie detector idea with a bell instead of the person you're performing to says yes or no. Tell them to shake the bell if not, and if not, no. And you could use it in a bit of a comedy way. It looks so cool because you could use it for so many different routines.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those moments where you say you're limited just by your imagination.
You are.
Mo Moritz says, another great show. Thanks, guys. Loving the live videos and been playing catch up with the ones from last year too. Lots of great nuggets and insight in each episode. Also very entertaining. Best wishes from South Africa. Thank you, Mo. And go and say hello to Colin while you're over there. He's over there somewhere. Tom Luddington says, at 5 miles, your friendly fox will be back soon. If he does. Where's the next big convention? Blackpool. I'll feed him till Blackpool, or we'll just tame him and bring him in the shop.
Oh yeah, could do, yeah.
Prop fox. Okay. Actually, I go to Pembrokeshire quite a bit. I can drop off in Pembrokeshire.
Yeah.
Tom, if you moor up anywhere near us, mate, let me know. I'll put him on your boat and take him abroad. Wake up in North Korea. That'll learn him. Soon says, I'm sorry. Well, he actually says, I'm so sorry. I had to pop out to check the kids. Did you answer the questions regarding the wallet Dave now uses? Still a JOL. Soon? Yes, we did answer soon. Yeah. Watch back later, mate. We're running out of time. Jonas says, by the way, did you name the fox Carol or Michael J before releasing it? If I named him, I wouldn't be let him go. I'd be like, bye, Bert. Wouldn't have happened. Still sailing in the Canaries. 1 year in now, says Tom. Oh, wow. Have you seen any of the pictures of Tom and his yacht? Oh, amazing.
It's a life, isn't it?
Damn. I may well be moving up to Pembrokeshire, Tom, in the next couple of years. So if you ever move back that way, let us know. Yeah. He's gone away. I'm going.
We need
over
a
there.
fishing boat, don't we?
I'm getting a fishing boat, mate. If I go to Pembrokeshire, I'm getting 100% a fishing boat again because I miss having one. I used to have a little boat back in the day. Portsmouth. Foxy Raccoon, handmade, only one is toxic, James. Matt Bosco says, and yet if you put Neil Fox in a cage and dump him in the wood, society frowns upon you. Dadian says, Pete Turner has a new how-to set. It's called How to Control Minds, sold out on Kickstarter in 30 minutes. I like how to read your minds and I still use the stuff on the set. Thanks for the tip there, Dadian. Liam says, thanks fellas, show trailer is here. Click on this link, everybody. Click on it, have a look and go and see Liam's show. Yeah. Well, you're all banned from the live.
Still surprised you didn't choose me for a warm-up act though, Liam. But anyway. Go on.
You chose me.
We'll skirt over that.
It's Magic at the Mansion, Buckingham Palace Mansion, says Liam. Matt says, yeah, I really like Pete Turner's How to Read Minds kit, but this one looks a bit pricey for what you get. Or am I missing something?
I think
a lot of his stuff's very pricey though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pricey.
Mickey Silver, thank you, Bob. Yes, good old Bob, of course, the mind of a genius.
And Jonas knows it was Stanley Jackson.
Invented the wallet. Okay, thank you. Yes. Right. Adam Evans says, how far from London Euston are you? I'm travelling up to the shop before Christmas. We're quite far, really.
Probably got time before Christmas to make it, though. I would have thought.
Yeah, just start walking now.
Start off now.
Yeah.
Make the
We're about 10 miles, maybe 12 miles from Euston, but you can't really just
Get a tube.
Yeah, it's a pain in the backside. You've got to get a tube down to King's Cross and then one to Waterloo, and then Waterloo to Richmond, and then Richmond to Whitton, and then Whitton on. Yeah, it's a bit of a
You
pain.
get a train from
Or you get a
Waterloo.
train from King's Cross if you want to come down to King's Cross and go straight to Whitton. A bit of a pain. Or tube to
Doesn't
Hounslow.
King's Cross go to Richmond or whatever? Then you can. Doesn't it? Is there a
Not
train?
King's
There's a
Cross.
train that goes round to.
What
Does
you
it go
got?
to Euston? No.
What you got?
There's a train that goes all the way round. Yes,
Well,
a train that goes all the way
when
round.
I used to go to the
Hackney.
Magic Circle, it was a bit of a pain sometimes to get there because I could drive, right? But getting there was a real pain. I had to go to Vauxhall and get a tube from Vauxhall to
Oh yeah.
King's Cross, I think, and walk from there. I think.
Short answer is we don't know, Adam.
Adam,
haven't got a
that's
Scooby,
what
we're
the
guessing.
internet's for, Adam. Come on, sort
Yeah,
it out.
Google
Yeah, got a phone, haven't you? Liam Ball says Liam Ball at the Magic at the Mansion. Says Nigel. Charlie says thanks, guys. Yeah, I ordered one on Wednesday. If you could send a video, that would be great, please. Yeah, no problem. There's a video on there. I think there's a video tutorial comes with it, actually,
Yeah.
Charlie. But if you still need anything, let us know. Roy says ordered keys and bell lens. A few quid, Alex. Question, Dave. Adam Hempstall, hello mate, I hope you're well. He goes, hello boys. Nigel says Lee Hathaway's magic boat trip of the weekend with Mark Oberon was fantastic. Craig Petty was blowing minds with Visible, and Craig's son Ryland did a superb cube routine.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Lee's canal boat magic trips, yeah, please do have a go. There'll be a magic canal show coming up very soon near Alex's boat. You step on it, you sink, you show some magic while it's sinking, and he plays a violin as you're going down. And then
very
you swim to
quick
the shore,
show.
get a warm shower and a barbecue, and it's going to be great.
It's a very quick show.
Yeah.
No patter because holding the breath, obviously.
Yeah. He does drink in the news, he does slush powder, and hydrostatic glass. Hi lads, do you know if Blackpool's on next year? Any updates? I believe it is on, Eddie. Yeah, so I
I
hope
just
it is.
realised when I flooded the inside of my boat, I could have just slush powdered it up.
There you go.
That would have been the answer, wouldn't it?
Andy Tingley says, bought the Papa Rabbit by Darryl off you. Love the routine. Thanks, guys. Yeah, anything by Darryl's going to be great, isn't it? Roy says, can you make the rope bell look older or replace it? The rope on the bow. Yeah, absolutely. Just get some dirty hands and just get some burn some paper. Rub your hands in the soot, rub it up and down a bit. Go in the back garden, rub your hands in some dirt, do some more, put a bit of dust on it. Yeah, no problem at all. Or just give it a spray paint with some spray. Yeah. No problem. You can even antique the bell if you wanted to. A bit of antiquing fluid from Amazon. Charlie Robinson says, Roy Brownlow, I was thinking that too. We can, if anyone wants us to antique it for you, including the bell, let us know. We can sort that out for you, definitely. Yeah. Adam says, I bought a Select one the other day. What are your thoughts on it? Select one.
Does he mean Switch one?
Don't know. Select one? Anyone? No?
I've got no thoughts on
No
Select
idea
one.
what Select one is. If you mean
Really,
Switch one, then you're late to the
like
show,
Switch.
Adam.
If it looks like this,
yeah.
then we like it.
69 viewers laugh out loud, says Cameron.
Oh,
what's
really?
funny
Is
about
that the
Come on.
level? Is that the level we've reached? Is it?
Well, you near the end.
Christian Gray says, haha, lads, I'd love to come in to live and perform it. Yeah, Christian, do
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah, come in any time, mate. And yeah, you can perform it away. Adam Hempstall, I bought it too, says Chris Rhodes. Nigel says, can we invite Christian onto the next live? No, you can't come on the live. Big Dog Little Dog says, hey guys, is George on my mum's account? Oh, hello George, hope you're well. George was in yesterday. He was cracking. He's an amazing little guy, George, isn't he? Yeah. He says, could you please keep that appearing cane aside for me? I might buy it on Monday. Yeah, we can sort you out. And we'll do the same discount we spoke about as well, George. No problem. Jim Hackey says, hi guys from Ashtabula in Ohio. He says, the fox is beautiful. Do you carry Sleeve Star by David J?
Don't think so.
No, it's available still, though.
Is it still available?
I think
I'm not
so.
sure it is.
Even though he's locked up for some rather dodgy things. Yeah. Have a look. We have we had it in the past? Actually, I don't know if we did do it in the past.
I don't think we've seen it.
No. But yeah, surprised it's still available. Shane says, "Hey guys, what's up? Much love." And to you, Shane. Roy says, "Feeling hot, sweaty, crap. Done COVID test, negative. Woo." Adam says, "Chris Rhodes presenter. I had it out of the box back online and sold it within 2 hours."
Yeah, it's
Oh,
available.
right, okay.
They got 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can get Sleep Star in, so just drop us an email and we'll get it in for you. Andy Tingley says, "That's tour semi-final nerves, Roy." Nicholas says, "Alex, did you get the books I asked for a week ago? Pharaoh Exposed, for example."
Of course, got Fair Exposed, got the old gambling one, got the Texas Hold'em one by John Bourne. They're all in. They arrived today. We've just been absolutely too busy to do anything apart from get them out of the box.
Alex is going to come in and spend the entire weekend in here putting them on the website just for you.
I am in tomorrow actually, so I'll email you tomorrow with special links so you can buy them.
Walter says, "I have to leave soon. I hope you all have a great night,
Yeah, will.
weekend." Thank you, Walter. We are running out of time now, guys, so no more comments now. We'll do a quick giveaway and then we will say goodbye for the long weekend. Klek Entos used a similar mental bell on his latest AGT act in the quarterfinal. He also used a sleeve version of Rexel Guinness. Was that right?
Yeah.
A spooky routine, says Nigel. That's how you pronounce Rexel, whatever it is. Yeah.
Rectal.
Oh, okay, thank you for that. Rectal pint of Guinness. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Where did I get the Guinness from?
I don't know. That was where we got rectal from either. But anyway,
Rexel Guinness. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Rex.
Move along.
Weird pronunciation. Yeah, move on. Yeah, quickly. Yeah. Digging a big hole. Tim Hodgkinson says, "Hey, I'm going to put an order in on Saturday with a mental bell. Can you send them out at the same time?" Yeah, no problem at all, Tim. Just put a little note in it, and if you've placed 2 orders at any point, this goes to anybody. You place an order, then think, "Oh, I want this as well." Don't pay for shipping twice. Just do pick up from store with the other one and put a note in the text field saying, "Can you add it to my previous order?" My biggest flex is that Dave showed me the Fox video yesterday. Says George, thank you. Oh, mind blank. Sorry, George. It just throws me when I see Big Dog, Little Dog. So I just think Big Dog, and then I suddenly remember what your dad does for a living, and of course, yes. I just heard the mental bell will be on Uranus Magic Live. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so Dalian.
Yeah.
No idea what you want about that. Nicholas says, "Can't wait for Alex to do a warm-up show consisting of various versions of the baffling blocks." Hey! That is why you weren't as a warm-up show for Liam, because he thought you might do baffling blocks.
you wait. Bring the house down.
Michael says, "Any info on Wayne Fox new card effects, lads?" I have no idea, Michael, what it is or anything about it, I'm afraid. Yeah. Scott says, "I'm very late to the show. Laugh out loud. I'll catch up later. Got my first gig this year. Bricking it." Ah, you'll be fine, mate. You're all right. We've seen your work. You're all right.
Yeah.
And Javon says, "Any news when the rear leg will be ready on the website?" Thanks. Very soon. Mel has been really, really busy doing some other bits and bobs and helping me with the bottles and everything. She hasn't had a chance to finish it all off. Any news on Andy Nyman's Four Signs, says David Minton. Still waiting for Tannins to get in contact with us. They said they will when they're ready to sell it to us, so got to wait. Christian says, "With all due respect, thanks for purchasing, and I'm sorry to hear that it isn't for you, but as all effects goes, which is the combination of sleight and gimmick that you need to accomplish the effect, which is something I'm incredibly proud of, and have been something I have been worked and performed for years. If you only admittedly looked at it and sold it in under 2 hours out of the box, it suggests you potentially haven't given it the attention I feel it deserves. I do have respect, it might not be for you." I have no idea. I haven't seen any of it, so I'm afraid I can't really comment on that, but that's if anyone wants to read that.
I think it's one of those things with the slide. I think you have to sort of realise that because you've seen someone do it, it's obviously possible, and therefore you should persist with doing it. It's a bit like juggling. No one's born able to juggle, but you can see someone juggle 5 balls, so therefore it's possible. It's just the amount of practice they've put in.
Yeah.
And some people, things click quicker, or just by chance they happen to stumble or their fingers get in the right place. So yeah, it might take you an hour, might take you a day, but if you like that switch, I think it's well worth learning, and I think the index is a really useful way of getting what you need in and out of play.
Well, look at Sick by Ponta de Smith or Celestial Mechanics by Dave Davies. You buy those, because they're incredibly hard to do. Don't expect to do them for at least 6 months. Before you.
But yeah, if you spend 6 months learning the coin stuff on Sick, you've got wonderful performances on your fingertips.
How long did it take you to learn the bass properly, really well?
I'm still not very happy with it.
I'm about 2. Oh no, not now, but I was about 2 years in, and still just acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a good pass. Yeah. And you think he says, I had a 69 with a girl
read that
half a
out.
minute and I
You
farted.
can't
She
read
jumped
that
up
out.
and shouted at me. You think you're going to do another 68 of them? You can have off. What?
Alright,
That's how you look into it.
Alright.
You're a dirty mind. Steve Lawrence says, do you have anything on sleeping?
Aki.
Leave the stuff alone.
Aki.
Down.
Do I have anything on sleeping? Well, there's a show on a Sunday that might send you to sleep if you want to check it out. Amber says, Euston to Leicester Square, Northern Line. She says that. Thank you, Amber. Don't be so lazy. Adam. Steve Lawrence sleeving. What's that about? Is that for Sleeve Star, is it?
Yeah.
Charlie says, seen some bad reviews about the mental bell after googling it. Says it's cheaply made and crap that doesn't charge. Would that just be a badly made one? Are most of them good? Putting me off slightly. Bad reviews about it. Well,
This one charged just fine, didn't it?
yeah, tried. We got out of the box. It wasn't charged. We charged it. It's working fine. You saw it in action. So maybe you just got a bad one. I don't know. JL are pretty good though. They're not like a Sans Mines where you get something that's going to break. Every other one's going to break, or like a Mr. Magic one, or some of the other dodgy ones. I don't think we've ever had problems with JL Magic before, have we? No.
No, it's quite a simple. I mean,
Not sure. But
yeah.
Charlie, if you buy it, mate, and it stops charging, send it back. We'll refund you or send you a new one. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Peace of mind shopping with PropDog. You should know that by now. Junior Rodriguez says, do you have anything good for Halloween? Not so cute, not cute, scary, but scary. We've got a whole
Halloween
selection on the website. It's a whole category on the main page. It says Halloween. So have a look on there. All the stuff we recommend are on there. But yeah, as you said, the bell will be great. Things like Andy Nyman's The Evil. We got all the Halloween Phantom cutouts. Not necessarily scary, but
Boris the Spider. We've got
loads of things.
Clown by Jamie Dawes.
Everything-
He's very big on scaring people. It's Jamie.
Everything we would recommend now are all in the Halloween category on the website. Yeah, have a look. Matt says,
Yeah.
I gave up on Magic after I bought Erdnase and couldn't do it. Couldn't do all the card magic in under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Awesome, thanks guys. So Charlie, right, okay. Let's call it a day for the comments now. Let's do a quick giveaway.
We have our special guests.
Yeah, come on in, guys. Come pick a card.
Am I a special guest? Hello.
Yeah, you're very special.
I am special.
Okay, so you're
yes,
gonna choose cards.
Just pull 2 cards forward. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not that one. Not that one.
Not that one?
No, not that one. Not that one. Left a bit. 3 down. Stop there. That one there. Yeah, that's it. Pull that one.
No, I'm not going to go with what
Well,
you
that's how we
want
should
to
do.
do.
You should say stop wherever you like. Okay, that one. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
Perfect. Right. Okay. If anyone is new to the show, where have you been? So we are going to give away 2 prizes. The prizes are, in fact, I'll start by doing this. I'll explain while the minute goes on. So, Michael McCarthy, you jump in the bell. You this doesn't count, right? So anyone naming a card now,
No,
it does not count.
Stop people.
Right, you should know by now that you have to wait until I say go. Right, Jonas says something for Halloween, not scary but scary. Jason quit. Yeah, poor Jason quit. Right, guys, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Name a playing card. 1 card only. If you name more than 1 playing card,
Tom, Adam,
you
Charlie.
will be disqualified. So anyone who's named the card before you see the word start, name it again. One of these cards will hopefully match one of your predictions, I guess. If it does, you win a prize. Woohoo! Go on the homepage of the PropDog website, scroll to the very bottom, and of the page you will see a category that says Facebook Live giveaways. Have a look through those. You can choose any one of those products. If you win, make sure it's in stock first. Email us, says, hi guys, I won this product. Can I have, or I won the competition, can I have this? I'm thinking miles ahead.
Yeah.
So you get the idea. Most of you have all seen this before. Right, after 1 minute I will say stop, or you will read the word stop.
This is why you're not asked to do warm-ups.
That is a warm-up act. That. What?
Keyboard sticking, there you go. So when you see the word stop, no more cards called. Anyone called after that will not count. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so my keyboard, yeah, it is working. Yeah, my keyboard's sticking a bit. There we go. Alex has been drooling over it too much.
This is personal.
Right,
people.
guys. So lots of people have named the 9 of diamonds for some reason. Did I flash this? There we go. Right, so the 2 cards called are.
Turn them over.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Hair ladies.
That's so annoying. You didn't even ask me what I wanted to pick. I was going to go for the Jack of Clubs.
No, this is the trick. Ta-da! Look what I made you do. I like cool.
There you
I
go.
made you choose a Queen of Hearts and a Queen because I'm good.
Oh my
I'm good.
Gemini mates, Carl Fools.
Yeah, right, okay. Right, okay, so let's see. If anyone didn't win, it's the closest to. And so far, the very first card called was Nigel Quinn and the King of Hearts. So at the moment, Nigel is closest, but I'm sure somebody probably called it. Charlie called the Jack of Hearts, and he would have been first had he not jumped the gun, because it's the first one that's nearest to it on our screen. So Charlie, you should know by now, mate. How many times have you done this? Okay, let's have a look. Did anyone get it spot on? Oh, Charlie did call the Jack of Hearts again, but yeah, slightly too late. You jumped the gun, Charlie, I'm afraid, mate. Queen of Hearts,
Queen
dead
of Hearts.
on. Jim Hathey is the first one who called it. Well done, Jim. So you are the first winner. Unfortunately, Nigel, you were close, but not close enough. So did anyone call the Queen of Clubs?
King of
King of Clubs, Colin, you're the third best at the moment, mate. Looks like we'll be paying shipping to South Africa. Woohoo. Oh yeah, Colin. So well done, mate. Colin, nothing set up because Colin's a mate.
What's
Yeah,
Colin's
yeah,
surname?
yeah.
Underwood?
Colin Underwood, yeah, we've got his address. Or unless you've moved, Colin. If you've moved, let us know, mate. But yeah, anything on the category? We've got your addresses, guys. We both know who you are. So unless you've moved, Colin, so we don't need to know your address. Just send us an email saying what you want, and we will send it out to you, mate. And don't worry about shipping and everything. We've got no problem shipping it to South Africa. It's a competition prize after all. Pete Meacham, Bugger Dave got the same as me.
Damn it.
Said Charlie. Tom Cocker, have a great bank holiday. Thanks, guys. I did it. Awesome, says Jim. And great live today. See you next week, says Charlie. Right, guys, thank you all for joining us. As always, have a lovely long bank holiday weekend. If anyone wants to come and help Alex paint scrape all the paint off his boat, then please do let us know. Email us in the shop.
I'm worried the boat is actually, the paint is actually what's holding the boat together. There is a slight element.
And you can't get more than one person on the boat anyway because it will sink. No, but if anyone wants to come and help Alex and I on a Saturday and Sunday scrape the paint off his boat, do let us know. Come on down. We will see you all next Friday. And Steve Lawrence, something on sleeping. Have you seen my act? Jonas. Have a great weekend, guys, and thank you so much. Bye.